Hey guys. Oh. 13. Not bad. Not so bad. However, I like specifically the versatility with which we pull it. Nice 42 card deck last run, despite all the removes. Very nice. Very, very nice. I just checked out something. Tomorrow, real life stuff again. Buying a plat. So, let's see how this goes. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, it's 12:30. 12:30. So I need to go there. I'm not sure. 11:30. I wonder whether I can do one before. Also eine halbe Stunde. Da ist das. Ach so. Aha. Naja. Quasi 12. 12. Okay. Mal gucken. Snipe possibility. No, 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 and no. Okay. Random rare relic is usually what? We said 250 around-ish. And 18 damage is usually minus 100. Yeah. Oh, no. No. Okay. Naja, so... Ooh. Well, maybe I should have not taken it, I don't know. Hey, honestly, maybe I should have just swapped. I mean, we are... I'm not even sure the low rolls on the rare relics are even bigger than on the boss relic. I mean, if you think about the option by minus 100... Okay, let's go through the rare relics after the run or whatever before the next run. I will write it down. Go through the rare relics again. But yeah, so also plus low roll potential. Plus low roll potential. Is this is... I mean, if you think about it, we are now starting with a minus 100 option, you know. It's not even empty. How bad is the calipers? I mean, does it provide any value whatsoever? As if you take Halt, we might sometimes be able to carry a little bit over, like against Lagavulin or whatever. I guess there are some edge cases where we can do that also with a Halt against cubes, I don't know. And then there's also something if you get maybe a relic which supports it. But probably at the moment it's like versus maybe 20, 30 gold, 20 gold probably. And then down, and it's very empty. It's like a very empty relic. And for that we have minus 100 because of the life loss we took. So we're basically starting off with minus 80 gold. It's like worse than, what I'm saying is minus 80. And there are boss swaps which are also worse, like the worst boss swap I think are around 100 gold, right? But you lose your miracle which is around 200. So I think the very worst boss swaps are minus 100. So this is as bad as swapping, or like swapping into, also paying damage for the rare relic is as bad, if we brick, it's as bad as the worst low rolls of the boss relic. And there are some rare relics which are empty. So... Crown feels worse than this? No. I mean, Crown is one of these which is like around 100 gold. And now you tell me, do you feel worse about the Crown? I think I'd rather have the extra energy every fight now. As in the early fights is a distinctive advantage with the Crown. Then after you pick some decent cards, the Crown is still on 4 energy, probably as good as the deck with the decent cards. But with the HP as well. Yeah. I don't know. You feel worse about the Crown? Yeah, I know many people feel worse about the Crown. But I also think that's because they, like, partly they cannot play with specific cards. As one example, I would be, there are so many cards which you can just build around on the Watcher. So let's say you have a Crown swap and you receive a signature move. You know what I do? I instantly snap pick it and then we build our deck around signature move. No problem whatsoever. And this is true for a lot of cards. So, yeah. I mean, hell, with the Crown you can even pick it, you know. But yeah. With minus 20 you mean plus 20. Okay, against Guardian you would also... Against Guardian we also need our HP. So, okay, number 1 we have an enemy where we probably need 20 HP left. So we will... The HP does play. Number 1, major. Number 2, major, we just lost 20 HP. Number 3, major, we got a garbage relic for that. Okay, so this is kind of how we start now. Interesting. Let me check the elites. There's one Ultra Hyper Omega late elite. Ultra Hyper Omega great. One additional late elite in this path. Great. Fire into elite, great. Shop in between, force shop in between. But not a problem because no shop early. Literally no shop early. I also love it because the first elite is so delayed. The only other option would be this, which is elite into fire instead of fire into elite, number 1. Number 2, before 4 chest elite, and number 3 also burning. So I think it's very clear what kind of path we take. We could even dodge, but I am not really interested in dodging. You think there are 5-6 real whiffs on the rare relics, but that's not bad out of 25 relics? Nah, look, there are 20 boss relics and there are only like 3 whiffs there. But yeah. So, whatever. I mean, the pathing is insanely nice, by the way. Yeah? Insanely nice. Not only do we get 3 elites, which is perfect, but 2 of them are late elites, which is perfect. Question mark in the shop or late shop, at least having 1 shop is perfect, and fire into elite is also perfect as well. Question mark monster? I would just take max monsters. Why? Because question mark without a shop is horrifyingly bad. Straight up. It's just complete garbage. I have to say that we can even deviate. We don't need to necessarily take the 5. We could also maybe take 4. But that's up to us to decide after we fought this fight here. Depends on whether we receive one of these cards, right? If you receive a very good AoE card, maybe we don't want to take additional fights. Whereas the additional AoE card is also very good against hallways. Especially against advanced hallways. So I think actually the distinction is whether we see a really, really good damage card, right? So if you see a really, really good damage card, advanced hallways still do not become easier because the really good damage cards are usually ones which are very expensive. So not really useful for advanced hallways. But at the same time, the reward goes extremely down. So what I'm talking about is like something like a Reach Heaven or whatever, right? You know, the 4 cards. The 4 uncommons which are insanely good. And if you find one of them, I probably deviate here. Oh, what looks like a solid start. This? Strike pass. Huh. I think the solid start is to take 4. I don't think there are any other avenues here, by the way. I mean, what we could have done is... Like, how much did we deal now? I mean, the life total of the bird was also very high. So we dealt 33. And instead of 33, we could have dealt 12. For example, right? Vigilance deal 12. So 21 less, the bird would have been on 35. Eruption Strike Shot would have not done that, right? So that would have been awkward. So we would have left the bird at 41. So Eruption Strike can do it. At 41, then we would have drawn this hand. We would have blocked in. We would have taken 6. Now the bird is still on like... then he goes below 33. Then he would attack us for 16. We could probably block it in and hope that we draw the eruption to kill, having taken 6. If we do not draw it, then we are really, really bad off. If you do not draw the eruption at that point, it's like extremely bad. Then we take considerably more. I mean, result orientated, that was the best play. Not exactly sure whether it was mathematically the best play, but yeah, whatever. So we lost 4 HP in the hallway fight. That's around average minus maybe. Against the bird, I don't usually want to take 4, but whatever. Which means it's now less likely to face the bird, but it's probably pretty much average. No potion is insanely bad. But are we desperate enough for follow-up? No, I don't think so. I mean, we still have a lot of hallways. Prostrate sucks, Wave sucks. I would have also taken a decent block against the Guardian, but we don't even have that. Prostrate does play here. Sorry? That is because... Yeah, no reason, right? Okay, cool. Given that we didn't find anything, I actually tried to maximize the hallways. Question marks are just so insanely bad. The less life you have, the worse the question marks become, by the way. So not only are they already bad because they do not go into a shop, but they are even worse than bad because we do not even have the life to utilize them. It's clear, right? You have scared and taps in hallways. The fair follow-up. I'm borderline skeptical whether it actually does help always. Oh yeah, oh yo. Eruption strike is kill on the back. If we do not draw eruption strike, we can always block. Which will still take 4. Yeah, there are 2 options. Like the one is like, what vigilance kill the green looks good. We could do that. Then next turn we kill or we double block for taking 4. This is nothing better. I'm currently thinking about striking back the back. The back is like 17. Now with a 17... This is very something, like, but 17 is unfortunately in our case not enough. We would still need the very same. Okay. Very nice, we set this up. So we did take 0 damage. That was insanely good. Potion drop none. Which is very good and very bad. Actually, it's only very bad, of course. But it is very good. Because we actually hedged for that situation. We literally hedged into it. Yeah. So this is extremely bad if you would have done this. No potion. Maybe no potion again and puke super omega puke. Now it's just like potion drop 60%. If we whiff again, we definitely still find it. We don't need to find it immediately. Oh my god. There it is. Honestly, I was actually thinking today to myself, how good that we are so versatile. I'm not even kidding. And I didn't mean it in like, oh, look how cool, you know, how sick we are. But I really mean it in an honestly making me happy way every day. How so? Now, if you start a run, the very first thing which happens to you is that the Neo greets you. You again. And he will give you 1 blessing of your choice. But actually it's his choice what he gives you. But what I'm getting at is the feelings of the run do shape from that very, very early moment. And if you're not a boss swapper, either the Neo gives you good or the Neo punches you in the face. Well, I mean in this case the Neo actually punched us in the face, but you know what I'm getting at. So every day I start a run. I open the blessing choices, and there's either the Neo being extremely friendly to us, reaching out to us, giving us a friendly hand, or he says, I want to beat you, I want to hit you in your face, I want to be mean to you. And at that moment we just can click, because of the versatility, we can just click the boss swap, and instead of him forcing us into garbage, again, to forget about this run now, we can just receive our blessing. Now that's our choice, right? And in this very, very kind of same thought, it's also about, I mean, the Watcher and this early gameplay, right? So usually you will see like 3-4 hallways before you take elites. If you're lucky, you have a fire before the elite. If you're lucky, there are also a lot of late elites. And you have to take like kind of one shop in the act. Sometimes, not necessarily, but that's usually what it will end up. You will also not go to 2 shops if it's avoidable. But you basically scout the best path, like mostly the path with the most late elites. Then you check whether this is a late shop. If it's a late shop, you don't want to go to an early shop. And then you also try to get into a fire before you lead so that you can upgrade your eruption. right? Now, this is clear. But what is absolutely not clear is like the lower potential of the enemies, right? So if you, for example, have like 3 hallways, you might just not find 1 potion even. And if you go into an elite fight without a potion, well, that's extremely horrifyingly bad, right? So in order to avoid that, sometimes you might, for example, pick a 4th hallway. If you do not go to a shop, and you might like fill a potion there, which is like a big thing, right? Going into the shop before the elite, removing a card and buying a potion. The gold is exactly enough for that, right? Remove, cool, and then you can also top up a potion to avoid risk of ruin. Cool. In case you didn't find anything, right? But let's say there's no shop, like in our case. Now, I would hedge and say, okay, 3 enemies is actually not enough. I do not want to get tucked by just not finding any potions. Like, if we do not find any potions, we do find potions anyways, right? And the same thing, and this is like kind of a really important part, is about the card choices. Now, this is not what a rant. This is not a rant. This is, I'm super excited to share that with you guys. So, the thing is that there are extremely good cards on the Watcher. Roughly 40% per card pick. Okay? And then there are 20% of the super good cards. Tantrum, you know, like the very good cards halt, yeah? Also the standalone souls. Like Tantrum, Sense of Time, Reach Heaven, Scissors, yeah, Talk to Them is not a single solve. Inner Peace is good. And not the rare cards. I'm just really talking Fear No Evil. Even the power which gives you smites is good. I mean, it's good for Act 1. Then there's the card which gives you another smite. If you play it, 6 damage into smite. No, Third Eye is not one of them. Hey, KJ Kikori, thanks so much for the sub. So, you have 40% of these extremely overpowered busted cards. Okay? And then, you have 20% of mediocre cards and 40% garbage. Now, what are these mediocre cards? Third Eye. Basically all, you know, like there's always this infinite discussion on. So, Lucky Coin. And this is why you also know, right? Third Eye. Lucky Coin. Bowling Bash. And funnily enough, most of them are in the common slot, right? So, this is very important. Because if they would be in the uncommon slot, you know, whatever. Because then you don't see them very often. But if you have like a philosophy's change there, on like the cards you see very often, which, like Bowling Bash, right? The coin. It will make a distinctive difference. Okay. So now I come to my point. Just bear in your mind these numbers, okay? So if you have 3 hallways, and you're only picking the very best cards, right? You have a 60% to whiff, you have a 36% to whiff, and then you have a 20% to whiff. Conglomerated. Let's say you take 4 hallways, which is more common. Sometimes you might even decide to take 3 hallways and then go into a 4th hallway if you didn't find anything. That would be 60, 36, 21, 13, right? 13% that you literally do not find anything if you try to pick premium. What does happen if you try to pick premium and you whiff? It's pretty bad. Now, maybe you can find some card in the shop that goes at the cost of a remove. If you buy the card, usually you don't have the remove. Sometimes you have, but usually not. Even if you do have, then you don't have a potion. So, even with 4 hallways, you have like 13% to whiff. Now, your standard should go down as you whiff. Sure, but the problem is if you skip Bowling Bash here, and then suddenly you realize here that you would like to have a Bowling Bash in your deck, that might be too late already, you know? Because maybe at that point is clear, right? But obviously, sure, the more you whiff, the more broaden your standards will become. But my point is, even with 4 hallways, if you try to pick premium, in 1 of 8 cases, you end up like having a complete trash deck. And sometimes you find potions to mitigate this until you've fought the first elite or not. Sometimes you don't, okay? So, maybe in 1 of 15 runs, you will end up going into the elite being completely under-equipped. Well, if you're lucky, you can then dodge the elite. You know, like, it's silly, right? In our case, it's much less. In our case, the chances to whiff, if you actually pick broader, is 14, 16, 6 into 2%, right? So being basically wider, broader in our pick patterns means that we basically never whiff. Literally never. I mean, after 4 hallways, 2%, going into the shop, maybe 1%. And then we also need to whiff on the potion. So that we are really completely barehanded going into like an elite fight is basically nil. We will always have something. Which is good, because something is good if you are basically putting your lifeline on the line against the elite. And my point is that it's also a very good feeling. Because some people might look at this card screen and think, okay, this card screen is empty, I'm so unlucky, you know, cry. Now I was just thinking, what about the signature move? I was just like yesterday or tomorrow, I don't know, I mean, for me days don't have a meaning any longer. But in this challenge. But I was really thinking signature move as an isolated pick if you whiffed with all the other stuff. I was really thinking, okay, what about it? Is that actually reasonable? Yeah. Okay. I was coming to the conclusion that it's definitely reasonable if you have 4 energy. Unfortunately, we don't. So let's talk about it. Can I argue signature move has some late synergy with calipers? I would just ignore this calipers at this moment. Completely ignore. How many hours have I spent on this game? 6,900. Also not that it's misunderstood. I didn't want to flame anybody. I mean, of course, 6,900 was a joke, but 6,220. But we are getting there. We are getting there. Okay. Almost there. After the challenge, we will be there. Okay. Right. But my hours will be inflated, leaving the game AFK and stuff? Absolutely. It's also not that I'm proud of having sank so much time into a game. Whereas, I mean, it's such a beautiful game that I'm actually not having a problem with it. But if you think about that, I could have also learned, let's say, 6 languages instead. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it might feel you may... but yeah. I'm simply doing both. I'm actually playing the Spire and learning languages. No problemo. No problemo. What? Paparato got 5k hours? Look, Paparato, you got 5k hours, I got 6.2k hours. Just play another 1.2k hours and you will pick Bowling Bash as well. Okay, so about the signature move here. Serious discussion, it's extremely dangerous. It's extremely, you know, it's tough, you know. What is the likelihood? Okay, look, I just thought very simple. How often do you think is good for the signature move to be able to be used? Okay, frame different. If he draw the signature move, what's the break-even point? Is it break-even if he can play it 20% of the time? Like, if it's a curse, 80% of the time, 20% we make bam? Is that break-even? What is the break-even point? 50-50, definitely not. 100% not. What means 50-50? So, in half of the times you brick, and in the other half of the times it deals like what it reads. So, you're saying if you lose one card draw, and you get a card which deals 30 damage for 2 energy, that's break even? No. That's insanely good. Like busted. Yeah. I mean, this is the bludgeon on the Watcher. I mean, better because eruption, right? So, let's say we draw a curse, a blank, how much life do we lose in average? Maybe 3. And how much life do we win if signature move does connect? Well, if signature move connects with the knob, it might just kill. Okay, like if it's a curse against the knob, we would also not lose more than 3, but probably 6. But you know what I'm getting at, right? I mean, against the knob, if signature move connects, it's save 30, 40, whatever. Against Lagavulin, the same, by the way. Against cubes, 20. So I would have assumed like 25% of the times. Also, if it connects more than 25%, it's definitely positive. Yeah. The problem I do see is that we currently do not have the ability to remove our attacks, right? And that eruption still costs 2. But let's take it from here. Okay. So if we say half of the cases, we draw signature move and then we draw 4 different cards. So in 4 different cards, our half of the deck are attacks currently, right? So in average, we draw 2 attacks with the signature move. If we are in Vigilance, eruption doesn't count. So that's pretty good. If we only draw 2 attacks, can we play it? Yeah. So why can we not play it? If we don't keep the miracle, it's hard to play it. So we would need also to kind of keep the miracle. Now if we draw something like strike, signature move, we can do it, yeah? Strike, signature move. Keep in mind that the removes are strikes. And now, one idea. What is if I argue that against the Guardian, we would like to remove strikes anyways? Right? I mean, just thinking about it, right? I mean, against the Guardian is the only boss where we would like to remove strikes anyways, but we still are struggling because it's hard to understand when and when not to. And signature move does incentivize it. And then we go into the Guardian and we have actually a good deck against the Guardian, which is extremely rare for the Watcher. Is there a good fire to upgrade Eruption? Oh yeah, absolutely. After we fought our way through these 3 hallways though. But against hallways, the signature move can also connect, of course. Huh? So it's probably break even in these 3 fights. Here, we might remove or upgrade. And then we have a fire for Eruption. I'm picking this now. Against the cubes, it's super fun, and also the freaking animation, and also the freaking sound. And I also like it that it's like a little bit faster than the other animations, right? It's faster than a strike. It's just like, it makes POC, and the enemy is just dead. It's like annihilation. Nothing is in my way. My staff is too mighty. Ja, man. Okay. Also, her staff is too mighty, not my staff is... Okay, whatever. Signature move. Cool. Okay. Still no potions? Oh, potions can also help. We find any energy potion. Bam. Yeah? Knob is solved. I already see a signature move here. Liquid memory signature move. Yeah. No, absolutely. This is insanely bad, by the way. This is insanely bad here. Signature move load up. Okay. No potion again. Hey, come. Hey, come yet. Hey, good that you did it. Otherwise, we could. I mean, like, no, like, this is the horrifyingly better. 60, 30, 12. Das ist schon richtig scheiße. Fortunately, we did this here. Really fortunate. Ja. Just lucky signature move. It's also the scry. It's also the 0 energy. It also blocks collateral. Sounds pretty good, right? Another no blank. We draw it before signature move. We can scry the strike. We draw it in signature move. And signature move means cubes, you know. One signature move, 1 cube is dead. 2 signature moves, 2 cubes are dead. What Beeps works well with it. I think signature move does solve standalone. I mean, that's the other thing. You're saying like attacks work well with it. I argue that signature move is probably good until the hard kill? Question mark. Definitely, if you find the dagger, it's good until the hard kill. Like when is the damage actually not enough? And also, I don't even understand where the signature move hate comes from. Okay, this you have to tell me because I really don't know. Like this is a card, like that's a freaking noob card, right? Big damage, big chunk, big numbers. Like every new player would be like excited about it, right? Or are they crying if they are not allowed to play it? Or do they actually remove defense because they saw it in the guide that the watcher removes defense? How is it that signature move doesn't have that appreciation? Oh, also if signature move damage is not enough, I pick pressure points, by the way, yeah? Pressure points / alpha. I'm not kidding you here. If you want to enhance signature move damage, you do it with those things. With something which is not an attack, obviously, right? Yeah. Ach so, okay, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. What? You mean other streamers? You mean with the infinite? No! The love for the signature move was never there. That was long before the infinite. That was when I started the watcher. Like, people still, like, the signature move was always like, oh, this is so garbacho. That's not the infinite thing. This is like, I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. I mean, I feel it's so freaking cool. And it's so everything. Like, animation, sound. Maybe people just compared it to Clash. Yeah. Okay. That could really be. Yeah, that could really be. Okay, the 32. If this number reaches 0, we are dead. Okay, here's the thing. Video Eruption signature move, you have to kill at hand. If we do not draw the Eruption, we can still kill, right? But we have 42 damage. And 42 would not kill the looter, even with a signature move. Huh? The fourth fight? Yeah, the good thing, I mean, yeah, no, it's actually super unlucky, yeah. Naja, because this line could also just not be there. I mean, okay. Oh. The signature move, guys. And how do you do this without the signature move now, please? How do you do this without this? Yeah, you don't, yeah. Like... Okay, guys. I would like to... You say we take 6. Because of the just lucky. With the bowling bash, yeah, but the bowling bash is also not being picked. We learned that today. Okay, so cannot come up with cards I would pick and then say, okay, like with those cards, yeah, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't work that way. But okay, to the question. We cannot use a miracle. That's clear to everybody, right? If we use the miracle, we might just die. Okay, cool. Because then we can maybe not play the signature move, and it's horrifyingly bad. So the thing is, this is 33. 33 is still killing this. Yeah. The damage on this doesn't matter. Okay, the actual question is, do we skip 5 block to deal 6 damage? In order to be able to kill this guy with a signature move, strike. But I don't think so, because the signature move we can also use on a Grey Slime, and then we can also just try to block in instead or whatever. Right? Probably correct. So, if this is correct, it's a just lucky bet on the Grey Slime. I currently don't really see it. I really don't know. I really don't understand the situation here. It seems that the 3 damage don't matter on any of these enemies. I mean, we are talking about increments. And the only increments which are important here are 30, 60, 90. Hey, okay, whatever. Okay, maybe, sorry. Okay, I don't know. I go with my guts and do this, okay? Oh yeah, and we also see the top card. Not bad. Okay, so do we want this or not? I guess there's one narrative that we can kill both if we draw this, this, and this. So I would probably keep. Eruption is effectively energy neutral. Yeah, well, sure. But if we do not draw the signature... Actually, the signature move also doesn't matter, right? I mean, this Frail, he only attacks 30% of the time again. And it's against one draw. But if we draw it, we really want to have the Eruption. So I think I keep it. Okay, guys, be a little bit friendly. Come on. Okay, this signature move is not in our hand if we would have not picked it. But we picked it. Annihilation. That's sick. That's so freaking sick. Ah, we found 10 HP. -6 of the fight, which was a difficult fight. If you say -6, blood +10, we basically healed from this fight. Good potion. I think the average potion is better than 10. I'm pretty certain the average is better than 10. There are very little potions that are worse. Smoke Bomb is probably around 2 or 3. Dexterity is probably around 5. Dexterity, both dexterities are around 5. And those, that's it. And then there are like a lot of potions which are just infinitely better. Attack potion 15. Plated? Plated is also 8 or whatever. 7 probably, right? But fire potion is 14. Attack potion is 15. Divinity potion is 18, 19. Fairy in a bottle is like 25. Max HP is like 10. You know, right? No, it's so good. Only late game. This is like the insane incarnation of evil in the late game. In the late game. This is the incarnation of evil. In the late game. No, actually not. This is just like whatever. But you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, there are also 3 leads and there's also shops, so late game. What lesson learned signature move? That's so bad of a signature move. I know. I mean, I would have not taken the signature move if I would have known that I see lesson learned in this pick. That being said, we would have probably taken 25 if we would have not. I mean, yeah. Maybe we wouldn't even be in this card reward screen. Okay. So, probably we would have survived, but, you know, like, very bad. But it exhausts at least. Full Mental Jackpot asks, is this an extremely disciplined skip? Yeah, maybe. Okay, here. Also, my question is, how good is Lesson Learned as a standalone? 2 energy, 10 damage. Let's assume we draw it in a non... Had some pretty bad everything, I don't know. What early side... What? No way, this is a skip. The Lesson Learned completely blocks your signature move off. Like, as good as a 0 energy attack card is, as bad as a 2 energy attack card. Even 1 energy attack cards are garbage. And this is a 2 energy attack card. Yeah. I mean, this will probably decrease. Okay, currently we go off around 40-50%. We see... Okay, we set the threshold at 25, okay? Hey, maybe I need another coffee. I'm so excited here. This is looking like a very promising ultra unique run again. I'm so excited. I cannot even... I need a coffee maybe. Okay. We said this break-even point is 25. Now, when we picked it, we were already at 35 or 40% even. Which is amazing, right? But once we pick this, we are going up to 40, 45. Now, I'm afraid if you take the lesson learned, this goes down to 25 again. So, that's kind of sad. 2 energy, 10 damage is not exactly what we are looking for. In a deck of this size, it will be in the hand very often together, right? Naja, very often means 1 of 3 cases. Yeah, basically what you said. Yeah. The thing with the signature move is that you do not need to pick a lot. Yeah. And if you don't need to pick a lot, then the lesson learned value goes down. What am I talking about? I'm talking about remove this, I'm talking about remove this. Now, is this upgrade important? Yeah, that's why we will do it. Now, is this upgrade important? Not for a while. Now, are these upgrades important? Well, I guess if we kill, not so much. And is this upgrade important? Yeah, we can do it if you want. Right? So... This is blocking signature move insanely much. With calipers, picking skills might be more appealing. Is that so? No idea. I mean, calipers only... also, it's not about normal skills. What calipers actually tell you is burst skills are very good. You know, if there would be a card game 100 block and you cannot block next turn, for example. Wait, there is a card which gives you 40 block and you... Okay. No, but seriously, yeah. I mean, it's calipers is basically to be ignored. It's something about you have, for example, double talk to the hand and you amass a lot of block. You have double mental fortress set up and you gain like 80 block, but unfortunately in the wrong turn. It's not even about skills, because skills you need to play. The caliper shines with automatic block generation. Why? If the enemy doesn't attack, you don't want to invest into block. But you cannot prevent automatic block, right? So the calipers do not really synergize with skills. The calipers synergize with automatic block generation. Talk to the Hand and Mental Fortress. Those are the ones which this... Yeah. I can really not see the book. I mean, I really try to talk myself into it, I just don't see it. Even if you want to set it up, we pay for it. In blood. Coffee break, yeah, I actually still have coffee. I could top it up. Okay. If the book blocks signature move here, we might die. If the book blocks signature move here, we might die. We will probably die. If it blocks here, we will probably die. Doesn't make sense. I think we have to skip this. Really bad. I think we have to skip this. It's such a bad synergy. It's like, just imagine, like, okay. In the hallway fight, we can kill the enemy with a signature move. Instead, we have lesson learned. Let's say we cannot kill with it. How bad is it? Horrifying. We have signature move, but the book is in the dude. We need to wait for it. How bad is it? Super bad. We go into the elite fight. Nope. We have lesson learned in the hand. Can we wait for it? Can we set it up? No. Even without the signature move, I mean. Just, you know, it's there. Can we set it up against Lagavulin? Nope. If it blocks, we probably... It's so bad. It's so freaking bad. Against the cubes? If we skip one signature move because of the lesson learned, it's like we are dead. I mean, cannot do it. This cannot do it. Like, simply cannot do it. Somebody said about skipping elites. Yeah, but advanced hallways are not much easier. It's advanced hallways in like 1 of 3 cases is also we don't have AoE. Like in 1 of 3 cases, the advanced hallway, also every 4th hallway fight is really bad. Basically what we just saw. Like around 25% of the hallway fights are insanely bad. We cannot take this here. It's not possible. No. This hand, for example. Yeah. Am I drinking espresso? No, the one is non-alcoholic beer and the other one is just coffee. We act like it never showed up. We will probably need to act like it never showed up. But you're monkaing. Naja, we get full value from the block potion. I wouldn't monka too much. And potion drop is insanely high. This act is angry. I'm not even sure whether this is one of the 25% I was referring to. That's not even one of them. Oh, yeah, they are attacking. Yeah, okay, they are all attacking all these stupid lies. Okay, we have 2 options here. Actually, we only have 1. Do I have a coffee machine? Yes. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we played just lucky and get full block value. Yeah. There goes the block potion, yeah, but for 12 HP. It's a really good value. How do we do it? Strike this probably. Then signature move the middle. Just lucky pick. Just lucky pick is something different and not so good, then they attack all again. Defend. Probably no keep, we want vigilant attack. What, wasn't it just lucky the back? Yeah, then the back would have 3 more HP. Five fights, 1 potion. 70% now. Hey! Oh, signature move again. Signature move again. The Spire thinks they can trick us with the prostrate in the middle, right? If it shows like mere exposure effect. The more often we see it, the more likely we are to pick it. Yeah, but not with us here. We are clever, huh? Okay. Crescendo. Crescendo is not that bad with signature move. Simply because it's not an attack. Number 1. Number 2, it's pretty good against a knob. Because you know against a knob I would rather like to have a Wrath signature move than a non-Wrath signature move. It's not an attack, it retains its Wrath on Demand, it's pickable. Yeah, usually it retains and it's Wrath on Demand and it's not pickable. So I wonder what why it changes so much. And I guess it's because the upgrade is decent with the signature move. I guess it's because it's not an attack, which is good for the signature move, while still providing some damage benefit. But I don't know. Because signature move deals 60 for 2. Yeah, because it amplifies the signature move so much, yeah. It basically helps our main card. Yeah. But since it retains, it's... I mean, it's good if it's being drawn in the same turn as the signature move, yeah. It's also more chip damage taken first turn before we actually solve a signature move, but that is true like always. Naja, the normal idea... I mean, normally Crescendo is very break-even. Because it does help the knob, of course. It partly can help other enemies. It helps the Lagavulin. It's not so good against cubes. Against Hobbit, it's rather bad because of exactly what you just outlined. So the question is the break-even minus becoming break-even plus because of the signature move? And I think the answer is yes. Yeah. Because if you draw it in the same hand as the signature move, that's good. That's also the explanation. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder whether usually you have the idea that with the rushdown Crescendo, but I think we can also we can even take the rushdown, right? So, yeah. Chip damage is more relevant than 25 with no potions. Oh, we have 70% potion. We will find potions like crazy. You do not see potions, but this is an illusion. They are actually potions. They are just not in our potion belt. In our potion slots. I don't know. We don't have a potion belt. But you know. So... yeah, I will take it, yeah? Beggars cannot be choosers. Hey, the potion belt one, two. Okay, no, I told you the potions are there. They are just not in our potion belt. They are in the shop. Ah. Can we avoid one elite? Also can we avoid, you know what I'm saying, right? Can we avoid the shop? Can we avoid the shop? No. If we want to take the elites, we cannot avoid the shop. Ah. Tantrum? What do you mean tantrum? Tantrum remove or what? Doesn't work that way. I can. No, I cannot. What do you mean? Also have 2 elites. Well, what do you mean? 1? What? Okay. You want to buy the Tantrum, am I right? So if you remove a strike... and we remove a strike. What? But then we also skip an elite. Like, yeah. What about buying a potion instead of Tantrum? Yeah. Maybe. What do we need a Tantrum for? Yeah, for nothing. I don't know what's going on here. What, I want to save gold because we are forced to another shop? Yeah, why not? I mean, I think remove skyrockets with the signature move. It's either regeneration or save. Memory is also possible, but yeah. Save is remove. How much gold do we get until the next shop? 30, 60, 80. 170, perfect for relics or remove. Not bad if you survive. The empty body. Nee, we are not buying an empty body here. The potions are also not exactly cheap, yeah? So this costs 80 gold. And how much does it give us against cubes? Against cubes it gives us probably 14. Against Lagavulin it gives us probably 14. Against the Knob it gives us nothing. Yeah, so on average it's like 13 HP. I mean, it's okay. If you think we are dead. What about this? Yeah, auch possible. I wonder whether memory saves us 13. I mean, if we get already signature move online, then we cannot play the signature move with the memory if we don't have it online. And once we got it online, oh yeah. It's also that now it's really like we always signature move nearly, right? Eruption signature move doesn't happen though. Also Eruption signature move does happen, but Eruption strike signature move is already not good. But usually it does happen. Oh yeah, if it doesn't happen we... Oh no, actually we upgrade Eruption. So we are pretty much set with the signature move. It should happen. And if it happens, it kills a cube. For example, right? No. I don't know, man. How sad are we if we go here and we have too much HP? Sounds sad. How much do we lose in these fights? The Knob is the most risky fight? No. We already concluded that signature move is playable. And signature move very often is in Wrath. So Knob seems to be automatically dead. We cannot use the regen potion there, but we can also not use the memory there. So kind of whatever. The Lagavulin, super easy. We go into Vigilance, then we go signature move and kill. In that case, the memory is definitely doing less than regen potion, I think. Is that true? Yeah, because usually once we play the signature move, we can kill or block. In rare cases, we might take 20 or whatever. 25. If we don't throw the exit and cannot kill, but we through all the blocks, we take 25. Then the memory would be better, but in kind of all other cases, the regen is better. And against the cubes, the weak potion. Oh, the weak potion is the worst. You cannot use it against the cubes, you cannot use it against the Knob. You cannot use it against the Lagavulin nearly. We block more often against the cubes. Yeah, blocking the cubes is kind of not exactly what we're looking for. The good news is that signature move kills the cube even without being an eruption. So let's say turn 1 we block, turn 2 we play signature move. We take chip. And then we are kind of at the mercy of our draws. So the long story short is still the same. If you take the regen potion, is cube fight risk of ruin? I would assume there is a risk of ruin, yes. If the signature move is in the bottom 2, then it suddenly starts to become weird. In a way that without a potion you have trouble killing the first cube. If like with the eruption, you know, if this doesn't really align, it's kind of already meh. There's, hey, folded by more skin, thanks very much for the sub, man. It's weird. But we have a question mark 2 after delete? No. It goes elite, chest, elite. Okay. Let's just assume we go here, upgrade eruption, we go here, and that is like Knob or Lagavulin are completely free. Now the cubes are very dangerous, whatever. But if it's cubes, we go here, and now we have 2 relics and a potion. Most likely potion, right? So now we have most likely potion, and we get a fight which is not dangerous whatsoever. With extra 2 relics, with extra card, with extra potion, no problem. Even without the potion, it would not be dangerous. But with the potion, absolutely no problem. With the relics, absolutely no problem. Then we can go here, we can go here. If we take 10, then it's a risk of ruin against the second elite? I don't think so. We might get here with 10, that's not a problem. So now I'm also thinking a different story. I'm thinking, what about this question mark, and we are probably here at 10, right? So if you're at 10, there are some question marks we cannot utilize. We cannot take the goop. Exactly. So the goop is like 10 gold per HP, and now we can actually pay 6 gold per HP. So if it's goop, you know. If it's cleric, if it's the serpent, we should also, you know. Am I too conservative to buy the regen potion here? Also, what about memory? I can okay. This is super difficult. My brain is somewhat. My brain cannot connect these 2 potions. I mean, this is 14, and this is weird. This is truly weird, the liquid memory. I cannot really get my head around what it actually does, right? It kind of also forces into the use. If you do not use it, that's a problem, right? Because if you find another potion, we go here, we don't use it, we overlay potions. So we actually want to use it. So let's say we can just buy 14 HP for 80 gold. Would we do that or not? And I think I do it. Yeah. It's also about the upgrades. Look, if we go here and it's Simmering Light, I would also like to take it. If it's a Burning Chest, I would also like to have the damage for 6 gold, right? Kind of. I don't know. If it's the Sensory Statue, you know, then we paid a lot, like very cheap for remove, for example. I mean, we could also just break the Wing Statue or so, whatever. Yeah. Memory Sage is more versus drawing signature move where you can't play it. Yeah, but we even circulate back, no? Memory helps with the cubes. More than the regen. It's also 7 gold cheaper, but I mean, no, it's actually it only needs to prevent 1 less life, yeah. So the question is this verse 15? And I don't know. I don't think so. What if signature move is at the bottom, memory is not there? At the bottom? No, then we just play turn 3. Okay. And then we are short on the remove in the worst case. At the same time, this might avoid certain risks. I'm not sure that the life never plays a role, because we can also utilize the gold here. And we can also utilize the life in the Guardian fight. Now what I don't like to see is that we have way too much HP in the Guardian fight. But that being said, we don't even have like good block yet, so maybe, you know... How much gold is 1 HP worth? If you're at 1 HP, 1 HP is probably worth 80 gold. But if you're at 100 HP, maybe 1 HP is only worth 3 gold. Of course, it's a function. Now, whenever you're not in risk of dying in the act, it's pretty much nearly worthless. We are currently absolutely in the range of where HP does have an importance. Why is he putting the finger on this regeneration potion? You want this? I'm not sure. Do we want it? Okay. Whatever. Really. Sure. Okay, regen or not, Spire is 9, cannot be good. Next elite can definitely utilize it more. Next turn kill, do we have guaranteed? Oh, yeah. Signature move will connect, no matter what. Yeah. And maybe we can even vigilance out if we don't draw the signature move. Ugly? What the hell? Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, I guess we play the signature move. It's not bad. Also 2 energy, 60 damage, guys. It's good enough, yeah. And then we vigilance out. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I cannot even play it even if I would like to play it. Okay, so duality. A duality is so completely not synergetic with our signature move. Like, 0. I guess it synergizes with the coin though. There's my liquid memory. Yeah, cool guys, very cool. But I think we also did it for the hedge. Can we talk about the cuts through fate? And about the consecrate, but I don't think. Hey guys, I don't know. I take a short coffee break. Somehow, I don't know. Maybe the run today, this morning, or maybe sleep deprivation. But it's... For whatever reason, this run is tough on the mind. Maybe because it's also so unorthodox. Like, every choice is so interesting or so close. Honestly, so close. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, we have cut through fate, wave, cut through fate, weave. Weave, cut through fate, weave, cut through fate, block, block, signature move. We have cut through fate, duality. Cut through fate, duality, block, blah blah. We are missing the signature move in our hand, no problem. Eruption, cut through fate, signature move, if we don't have any other attacks in our hand, which might be possible once we removed all the attacks. We can play later if we have 5 energy signature move, and then we can pull it again, and then play it again. We can, if we have the signature move and cut through fate in the hand, we can play cut through fate into a blank, into signature move. I take cut through fate here. Unless you tell me we need to take the empty body against the Guardian. You take Consecrate before cubes? No. Consecrate is weird, because signature move is already solving. There are no AoE fights if you always kill the enemy immediately. There are 2 thieves, you kill one, then you don't need AoE. There are slavers, you kill one slaver, then you don't need AoE. And AoE also requires upgrades, we are currently completely behind in upgrades. It's super bad against the Guardian, doesn't make any sense. It's cut through fate, maybe empty body because of the Guardian. That's pretty much the only reason. I have to say, since we did remove attacks, we are not even so low on blocks against the Guardian. I take the cut through fate here. It's also not a bad card in general. But how are we blocking for 16 consistently? For 16? Yeah, with our HP. I mean, we are also not at the Guardian yet. Currently we are at the half through. Kunai. Cut through fate, weave, flurry of blows. Duality and Kunai are pretty much doing the same. You're laughing, but currently we don't have GG. It's always GG, right? But with the signature move without weave and without flurry, there's not even, you know. We take the elite because it's relatively easy. I think I don't need to talk about the regen potion. We have to play it. Cut through fate can set up. I would like to do that. Unless you tell me, no, nothing. I mean, if signature moves is really on the top, we just power scry. But there are also signature moves without drawing these, you know, and then it's also bad. So I think this is just an average that's good. So this I would keep. Kind of not drawing into a random card now. Right? It's not so clear. Random card. We cannot even play the Just Lucky. So yeah, Weave would be phenomenal, by the way. Weave, Just Lucky, Kunai, Weave, Weave, blah blah, Scissors, Weave, 2 dexterity per turn. Bam, baram, 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 baram. Okay, so no, I think it's not good. I think we keep them, and then we have a signature move always comes in Wrath then, which is much better if we can kind of set this up, and we can. 60% potion drop means we have to use the regen potion. That's clear. Artifact does powerfully play, by the way. Artifact does powerfully play in what kind of regard? Artifact does powerfully play in a regard that we gain a lot of dexterity. Okay. What Monka? Monka? Also, we have memory as well? So 39.78. Open without Wrath. Scry and end the turn. What? 43? What a regen potion, lol. No, I mean... Watcha is too strong. Yeah. Um, 43, eruptions 18, leaving 25. Hmm. Just Lucky Strike, ja. Okay. Ja, okay. Also, I guess it's something about the regeneration potion, right? And it's also something about if we play attacks into vigilance, we also do not take that much damage. Something. Yeah, we can do the just lucky pass, sure. I'm just curious, what happens if this is on the top? Do you keep it? Don't you keep it? It's difficult for the next draw. Is it good to exhaust it into the next draw? Is it good to have it in the deck? Is it better in the next draw or is it better in the draw afterwards? We have 2 scry cards. You're saying we scry away again for the entire fight. Interesting. We don't want to draw it now because we can draw signature move next turn. Is that your point? Okay. Sure. But we need max attacks next turn. Yeah, max attacks, but then also we need to find an exit as well, right? We can gain 1 dexterity and exit without a sound. Going into vigilance and then having potential kill. Is that even a potential kill? So 84, 86, 86, and we do have 86. If we draw all the attacks. Okay, here's the thing, right? So if we do this, it is guaranteed lethal. Okay? No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, it is. 86. No, it's not. I mean, this is 30, 36 base, 39 base, 78. 6, 36, 39, 78. With the memory, yeah, sure. So what is if we do draw this strike? Naja, I mean, 74, then signature move is lethal if you draw this, this, and this. And only if we draw all 3. So that seems pretty bad. Then we have 1 in 6 of missing a move. Actually, it's 50% then. It's 50% that we miss one of these on the bottom. Pretty bad. On the other hand, we block quite nicely if we do this. If we draw both blocks... If we draw both blocks, we block how much? Let's say only the 2 defense, then we would block 14. That's not the end of the world. We also gain back like from the regen, right? The Calipers, I don't think they can help, no. If it's with the Just Lucky, super easy. And what is the lowest amount of block? The lowest amount of block would be Just Lucky Strike block. So if you draw Just Lucky Strike block, how much do we block then? 4 plus 8, 12. Then we take 8. Also acceptable. Yeah. If we go into Vigilance and we keep the strike, we have certain options to kill. But again, like this option is very low. So we can Vigilance the memory as well. Yeah, if you want to do that. I'm just saying if we take 6 is not the end of the world because we regenerate 2 back. So it's like 4 HP loss. 4 HP loss. If we say 50% to find lethal, otherwise, it's basically 8 HP for the potion. Is it... The problem is that it does... I mean, there's also a perfect block, right? There's also a perfect block. The problem is that it doesn't end there, but the Lagavulin hits us again. On the other hand, if the Lagavulin does attack us again... Oh, there are also draws where we can play signature move, I guess. Signature move, Just Lucky, defend, Ascender's Bane, strike? No, that's not... Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, then we would just play strike, strike, signature move, Just Lucky, block. Right? So, I feel this is like kind of the line we should take. You get so much dexterity as well. The dexterity is factored in. So this is kind of what I was talking or referring to. So now we can Just Lucky, block, block. Just Lucky, signature move, block, block. It's pretty decent to play. So, Just Lucky. We don't want the strike, of course. Wasn't there at least a draw for lethal? Yeah, but at what cost? Now the chance to draw the lethal is way lower, and your draw becomes much shittier again. On hindsight, we should have not tried the no, I don't. What? No. Okay, crescendo value. Cuts. This is not even good cuts or fate. I mean, I don't know. So this is guaranteed lethal if we do this. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it has to be, right? I mean, we could also keep it. Then we have a clear draw. So 1, 2, 3. As 1, 2, 3, 5. Bam! We took 1 damage from all the from all the rotation damage, while meanwhile healing another 6. Tungsten rod? Yeah, tungsten rod is whatever. It's actually not even good. But it will be helpful against a heart. I don't know where the excitement of this tungsten rod comes from. Tungsten rod is a suboptimal relic unless you until you face the heart. And against the heart, tungsten rod is nice and very good. On the ironclad is a different story. It's good on ironclad, yeah, of course. Weak kick is so hyper counter synergetic with the signature move is disgusting. Yeah, it's also good against the birds, sure. But judgment is a skill. Yeah, right. Why is it good on ironclad? Because you have a lot of life loss cards. And tungsten rod prevents that. What unless we are scared exactly of the birds? No, we have tungsten rod. Now we also said if this happens, it's not that bad if this costs us HP. Plus 10 damage? Enables kills even without being an eruption? We don't need a mental fortress if you have all the juicy duality dexterity, right? Duality dexterity means in some turns we go ham with the block. And when we do ham with the block, Calipers is hyper synergy. Number 1. Number 2, we do not take the chip damage at the beginning against the heart, so that's also insanely good. And once you get some kind of weave or flurry, we build up dexterity and then we also just block with our actual blocks. Paying money for a mental fortress is nearly criminal here. Yeah. We skip the shop, yeah? There's nothing we really want. Unless you're afraid of Guardian. If you're afraid of Guardian, we could just drink the Cultist Potion against the Guardian. That is an option. But we also have a lot of HP to work with. So... yeah. The guy doesn't know that we already, you know... I'm saying before he came with a friend, and it still wasn't good enough. Yeah, where did he go? Yeah, also here, I mean, if you don't need to pay for it, it's of course a little bit different maybe. So the one is like paying for it, the other one is not paying for it. Also not an attack. So if you draw this with a signature move, if you draw this without the signature move, with the signature move, you can play the signature move. Signature move carries at into late game. I think I'll pick it. It wasn't worth 40 gold, but it's worth 0 gold. 40 gold is kind of a distinction. You want it or not? Study is pretty horrible. I can see Stan sending into Flurry of Blows. Look. Weave is uncommon. We cannot build our game plan on an uncommon. Uncommons are very rare. But we can build our game plan on a common, which would be Flurry of Blows. And that forces us to also stand stance. Yeah. We'll probably blot red blue. No, we don't red blue. What? I don't know. But yeah. Won't we just scale with Connider or normal blocks are better? You're saying we shouldn't pick it into Act 2, right? I can see it. Probably you're right. I mean, carrying this through Act 2 is kind of a really nuisance. And duality makes any attack and any block better, but powers worse in comparison. And the very same is true for Kunai. No, you're probably right. We should probably skip it. Yeah. Into Act 2 is also kind of suicidal sometimes. And no, we don't want the Simmering Fury. Okay. Cut through on this. Currently we cannot play the signature move. Okay, so maybe we should not draw it then. We draw defend, defend. Obvious. We could deal 6 damage for 3 block. We could also go all out and strike, but I'm afraid that we cannot play signature move then. Eruption, strike, signature move we cannot play, so I would not risk it. Cultist potion here is extremely weird if you can just use the Cultist against the Guardian. Strike defense takes 2. That's true. Maybe we should take 2. But risking Eruption Strike is stupid, right? So... what do we take? 1! It gets lower and lower, guys. At the end we don't take anything. Strike defend we take 0, guys. Let's do it. Okay. No. Attack defend. We actually heal here. So 28. Is it so good to have it on 28? 28 is actually not a threshold, look. Weird. Yeah, 28 doesn't buy us anything. Yeah. But I still think taking 2 for 6 is kind of correct. Being able to kill this quicker. Like, signature move goes on this and then we want to kill this with normal cards, right? It's kind of the idea currently. It's kind of nearly like an hedge. Maybe read through the package. Fun fact, if we would have actually targeted this dude with the scissors, we could kill both now. I mean, Okay. How important was the one dexterity for the miracle? If you would have done it, you would not be able to play signature move now. What were the... what? Memories? Yeah, sure, memories. Also. Chat never misses the potion recommendation. I'm so happy. How much do we even take? We block 4, which means we take 15. And since we also have potion of 50%, we use the memory, yeah. What is the best memory we can play here? Next row is blocked. Signature move. Okay. Slight overkill. What the alternative would be strike, just lucky defend, blocks 10, so we take 9. Yeah, and they are all alive, so I don't know. Also, a bottled miracle for the signature move guarantee. So that was amazing. This is of course complete garbage. It's potion day. Yeah, and also whenever we actually use one, which is nice. More rewarded with the parry apt. Yeah, right. The empty fist sucks against the guardian. We did not pick Mental Fortress, so what do we want with the Empty Fist? Empty Fist signature moves, by the way, hyper counter synergetic, yeah? So, for people which do pattern play, empty, you know, it's like horrifyingly bad. Okay. So, we could upgrade something. Mantra build's ever good? Yeah, if you find something which you cannot avoid. For example, if you have... what about the prey? Yeah, it's garbage, right? Did you want to pick the prey into Act 2? No, never. So, what is here about the... no, you go like if you are forced. Like, let's say you have an upgrade power, you see upgrade power, you know, upgrade power or +3. Or the relic which gives you 1 divinity every turn. Like 1 blah blah. But Crescendo for 0 energy enables signature move even more. Really? Not exactly sure. Going into the Guardian for more block sounds good. Yes. That is pretty accurate. I would also say that Crescendo, when you exit Calm, you don't even need it. There's option Cuts Through Fate. But Cuts Through Fate against the Guardian is not being played that often. Maybe we should decide whether we want to use the Cultist or not. And I think it's a clear yes. Why? Yeah, because the Cultist sucks heavy this time. The Cultist is literally unplayable like in Act 2. So we might as well just use it here. Whenever I find any potion, I will usually replace it with the Cultist. I don't even know whether, you know. Yeah. So... Better as for Act 2, but worse against this boss. Vigilance is not even that bad in Act 2. I mean, you can just play it to block the turn. I'm also more like, this is actually now Caliper synergetic, yeah? Because it might overblock, but then Calipers. We always find the exit. Not always, but either we find the exit or we can block, or we can cut through fate into Vigilance, right? It's too dangerous not to do it. The temptation? No, we have to do it. What do you mean temptation? Aha, okay, wait, we can just play this and this. Yeah, no. Heh. yeah, no, I can just play this. Which is 40 less. But this is nice in the hand. Yeah. Ka-ka! Only garbage. Well, as I mean, the garbage is blocked, so. Yeah, I just block. Or not. I mean, these are not even that great. Maybe we can play... this is kind of difficult. Can we kunai? No. I like the Just Lucky somewhat. Just Lucky, take 1. Then we can Vigilance cut through and cut the garbage. And we take another one. But for me, it's about cutting the garbage. We have better cards than these. You know? Vigilance, for example. What I'm saying is we take 1 if we do it, yeah? We take exactly 1. So what we just dealt is like for one we dealt 12 and scried away a strike. Ultra good result. Defend, Eruption, Vigilant. Vigilance, Defend. Caw! Oh, it's signature move in the dude, right? Yeah, just signature move, right? Oh no, we cannot. What am I doing? Oh, actually we can. Not exactly ideal. So... I mean, I could have also just taken the block and block 17, 18, take 1. Wouldn't just like it better if we would draw a card, yeah, right? Yeah, I think I got it. We can deal... we can go crescendo. And then we can kind of scry away the signature move. And that is perfect, because now our deck is really good. They are keeping defense because they are cool. I guess I could have had one more defense in the dude. But whatever. This is 88, yeah. Schon interesting. Juicy. 4 for 88. Gives us option. Gives us option. I think this simply gives us option. Was 3? Oh yeah, it was only 3, yeah. It gives us option that if we break that we can kill. So, yeah, defend into kill. But we don't need to rush. No, we don't need to rush, but I mean... Oh, potion. Oh, scroll. Ugh. The signature move, yeah, we could have played it, but then you have a garbage shuffle. And he is thorned. Great rewards, you say? I don't know. And what -2 strikes? Cage. Over the energy. Cage does seem pretty nice. The 2 remove. What? Hey, this cage, I don't know what people have with the cage. Always cage. Cage is such garbage, man. It's such a trash. Like, I see the cage, I'm like, oh, what is that garbage, man? The Runic Dome, yeah. I mean, the problem is that the very difficult enemies do have very difficult patterns. Like, the Runic Dome actively hurts you. Also, the 2 removes would be also nice. Yeah, that's true. But, it's the thing, it is a boss relic, so... Boss relics usually tend to be very good. And 2 removes are just, you know... I don't know. It's like you can go to a shop and a question mark and you get 2 removes. Okay, so if you had inner peace and rushdown, yeah, I mean there, of course, sure, yeah. But we do not take the cage every time, right? Okay, what do you see for elites? Yeah, well, for me it's rather about what do you mean for elites? You say we should do the elites or what? What, the dagger? Yeah, dagger is super. So you're saying we should go the question mark path, because it's so questionable what's there. It could even be a curse. Okay. Now, apparitions is synergetic with what we have, by the way, yeah? Necronomicon. Necronomicon is pretty nice. It's like a double relic per biome. Just imagine Necronomicon. No, we never take the pressure point here. Maybe they upgraded. What about... Okay. Apparitions are good. Bites are not. Some curses we can take for 6 max HP. But that's about it. Shop is not mandatory with 200. We also have option late shop. Rest is upgrade. I don't know. I mean, I don't think... Scroll is a good upgrade, but it kind of ends there. Even the rod for the life prevention. Okay. What about the hallways? We do not even want to add that many cards, right? It's not exactly true, we still look for a flurry of blows. But the library could also just give us the flurry. And then there are leads we want to take. So you want the question marks. Haha, upgraded. Oh, is that... I mean, guys. I mean, you have to admit the beauty here, right? Oh my god. What slice? What do you mean slice? This is a null. This is a null beam. Where did it go? It disappeared. Nullified. This or this? I do not mind the sanctity. It's a draw. It's block. It's also kunai duality. The library, guys. The library. Where's the flurry? I don't see it. But there is a weave. What Paparato says, rush down? You want it? Not really, right? Or do you? Weave seems insane here. Yeah, that's because it is. Weave cut through fate. Weave just lucky. Weave signature move. Weave sanctity. Weave scroll. Weave the kunai and duality. I think it's a very clear weave here. Scroll. It's not about the damage on the weave. It's about that it activates our relics. Strike, vigilance. What do you want? The sanctity? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Okay, strike, vigilance. Whoa, calipers. What? It may be a while before things live long enough for calipers to get value? Bah! Okay. Yeah, so we cut through fate and NBC, right? I mean, he wasn't wrong. We didn't get value from it. It's true. Bottled Miracle with the scroll. Bottled Miracle with the thing. With the Sanctity. Or Skill Potion. I think this is better because some hands we still cannot play. Is that so? Yeah, I guess if we scroll, sometimes we cannot play the hand, yeah. I mean, Skill Potion usually is also not exactly great. Flurry of Blows. Ding 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 ding. You like Flurry? It's actually close. Maybe one Flurry, right? We are getting a little bit, you know, but no, I think it's fair because we will remove the strikes, and then it's fair to have that. Not enough draw? Yeah, but the Watcher can also find throw, right? Or a chest. The Watcher can also find a chest. And in this chest. I don't know. Not bad, not bad. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, these question marks. Yeah, okay, whatever. Take the elite. Nah, we don't want the fires, right? And burning elite is weird. Ooh, no. I'm willing to use the top 3. Very willing to use the top 3. Ow. Yeah, let's see. I mean, we don't have the top 3 for no reason. It's over. Yeah, it's always over. So this is predestined to use the top 3, right? So I can set up the top 3. Yeah, I will. I will. I almost have full block. Yeah, but we still do it or not? What, we can block 27? Yeah, but we play attackless. Yeah. This is a fight we want to play top 3, and I will do that. Or what do you mean 27? Yeah, and then they are still alive. Or what mean? I don't. And then you have wounds and... What if top 3 ends in Wrath? You mean because of Eruption or what? Yeah, we would definitely... Yeah, no, of course we play the... We played... that's clear. Man, oh man, what do you say? Also, you're telling me that... that we have... 8, 13... Also 8, 13, 18... 8, 13, 18... 24... 24 plus 2, you tell me. 26 block or what? And 26 block, and they are attacking for 37. So we take 10. And we literally don't do anything. Also, there was some question about what happens if we do end in Wrath. Naja, ending in Wrath is kind of... I mean, there is Cutthroat Fate in the deck. There is Scroll in the deck. If you pull the signature move, even with the Eruption, it's still not that expensive. And there is also Sanctity. And we will also maybe pull some block. So, let's say Vigilance into Eruption, we still don't take that much. Yeah. So, I mean, we are not dying if it happens. So I would just do it. Or don't you think that this is a very good turn here? Next time we can control it better with the stance option. So we take 10 first. Defend before the hit? Yeah, I would also play defend before. And maybe we solve without using a potion or what? Yeah, okay. Fine. Very well. What crescendo? They are dead, Paparazzo thing. Yeah, but we don't have the energy to play our hand. So, kind of... Okay, it's just better if we do not play the crescendo, right? Because if we draw our entire deck, we cannot play the signature move. Or what? I mean... Ah, then we use the energy potion. Ah, yeah, okay, sure. But what about just drawing 6 here? And then we always have the signature move with the cut through fate, but we do not necessarily draw all the attacks. Better, right? Okay, we did draw all our attacks. Cannot change it. But at least we had one card to avoid it. We could have not played not the miracle, because if you only draw 5 cards, we cannot guarantee cut through fate or the signature move. Okay. We do not play the signature move. As a matter of fact, we don't even pull it. Chaos can play it too. Yeah, but what about solving it without life loss and without potion use? Wouldn't that be the very most beautiful? And I do think we can, right? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. But we can Vigilance Interruption for 2 more energy. Yeah, but you also pay 2 energy for that. Now, let's play Eruption, attack, weak. It's a pity with a Flurry as well, but whatever. So, Eruption. It's really kind of annoying. What can I say? Yeah, no crescendo. I'm thinking about killing the back one and then exiting without a sound. Maybe we have to play the cut through fate. And then we see. I think that is also the best. I currently do not see any other option, so might as well do it. Ah, traitor. Ah, okay. Yeah. We need to shuffle before this guy gives us more wounds, okay? We only have 3 wounds, that's great. Vigilance again, okay. I played it this way because also no weakness. So now we shuffled, no wounds in the deck, perfect manipulation, yeah? Very nice. I'm currently considering crescendo, but it doesn't really make that much sense. Unless we can kill. So, let's see. So this is 8. Also 6 base, 12 base. 12 base, 16 base, 32. Yeah, 40, right? Yeah. 12, 16, 32, 40. What, another 4 after vigilance? Yeah, but if you go crescendo, strike, vigilance never happens. So I guess we live with whatever we have. Unless you want to stay in Wrath. With these guys hitting us. But 3-card potion is okay with this hand. Guys, we are currently manipulating. Was ist denn hier los gerade? Ist irgendwie Sunday Beer Evening or what? Wednesday. Ist doch Wednesday. Was ist denn hier los mit euch, Jungs? Konzentriert euch mal. Freaking potion preservation. These suckers. Yeah, no, I mean, like, what the hell? Yeah, I have a waste potion. What, this potion or what? I mean, if you waste this potion, it's like so giga bad. Like, I mean, so giga bad, you know? It's like on a scale of from a 0 to 10, that's a 0. Straight up 0. You suckers? No, I meant the slavers, guys. I meant the slavers. The slaver. You guys are fine. Okay. Windmill strike, protect, and crescendo. What is this? Ha! Ha! Giga, Giria. Okay, jetzt geht's richtig ab. What? Paparazzo's Windmill strike is so absurdly bad here. It's even worse than usual. Okay. I would have taken the Windmill strike yesterday. It might be the worst windmill strike you've ever seen. Okay, that's fair. Okay, did you manage to not draw any flurries, no weaves? Yeah, I would be also now like seriously, guys. But can we dial down these top 3 suggestions? I mean, I understand every turn in this game we can use the top 3, right? But there are some turns where it's good, and there are a lot of turns where it's actually not called for. So any fight where we can do it without, right? Let's try without. Okay. And potions is really only if we are not solving the fight. Instruction is unclear. Need to use top 3. No, I understand, guys. I understand. So, I'm currently thinking about Eruption, Strike, Vigilance. That's a Herman Miller, yeah. I love Herman Miller chair so much. I will never sit in a different chair. I now reached the age where you just have things forever. I mean, not this specific chair, but sometimes very good is good enough. You know? So, in a way, I know a chair which I'm insanely comfortable using it. So, I mean, there might be a better chair, but you know, kind of I save the energy and play Slay Spire instead. And just sit in a very good chair. Yeah. And it's also very ergonomic. I just feel super comfortable in it. Yeah. It's just like the best for me. Yeah, that's an Aeron. And it's like, you know, like the Aeron exists like since whatever, 30 years, probably longer, right? But I'm maybe the last iteration of it exists like 30 years, but very, very happy to have it. So, the chair is 150 gold. Don't you think that Eruption, Strike, Vigilance is a very good line? I guess the only line which might be better is Cuts Through Fate. Okay, So with this we can actually guarantee our hand next turn. And this hand looks actually like lethal to me. Not exactly sure whether it is lethal, but it might be. So this. Yeah, we take nil here. Oh, no, we don't scry, right? This does actually not scry. This doesn't give us back the weave. Is it lethal regardless? Hey, this pew continues, man. Okay. Okay. Okay! Time for a break. See you after the break, guys. Ah, damn. We would have kept the strike. Nah, whatever. Probably all... Okay, so the actual question is, should we use the top 3 potion here? Yeah, also the damage, kind of the signature move is not enough damage now any longer. Maybe we should add a second signature move into our deck at some point to catch up with the damage. Okay. So, 90, 105. We currently do block 5, also 4 block, 13 block. Okay, I'm seriously considering top 3 here. Out of different reasons. We also received this cry. The sense of time, yeah. If one got too much feedback, right? Yeah, sure. Okay, so the top 3 can only go right, no? There's usually we just block enough then. In some cases we do have the kill. There are some cases which are ugly, but it's borderline cases. So I think if I drink it here, it also at least it also is potion chance is probably 60 or I don't know. But it also gets like the top 3 out of the way. What flurry first? That is criminal. No. The question is whether we should play crescendo first. There's also some play where we do actually play crescendo and unload. Again, we have 105 damage, which means 15 missing. And 15 missing is I mean, 1 strike isn't enough. That's a little bit ugly. If we unload our hand, we have 5 dexterity. So every block also automatically is 10. Any 2 attacks do kill. So I guess the very worst case is we play 2 blocks. The advantage is that if we pull Eruption, we actually do kill, you know. And if we pull now Eruption, we might not kill. Unnecessary risky. Why? I mean, the worst case is we block, let's say, 25 extra. That's a very worst case. Cut also does kill. Yeah, there are a lot of single solves. I'm just saying the worst would be 1 attack and 2 blocks. And 1 attack and 2 blocks is at least 20. So I don't see the risk involved, honestly. I will just go for it. I think it's powerful. It's actually even more than the thing. A little bit more. Also enables signature move. We play this because of the thing. The draw 2 card thing. So we now exit or what? Wait, this is 8 damage. We take that? Yeah, we take it. Okay. I thought actually we play it. I don't... Huh? That was the last card, right? Like what? Like what? Does it take the... Does it... No. Does it take the next draw after the top 3? That is so interesting. I didn't know it. It's kind of locks the top 3. Right? Like it kind of locks the top 3. And then you scry into post top 3. I didn't know that. That is so interesting. We will probably never need to use that information again, but you know. Meal ticket is a little bit of sustain, but we can use the full sustain. There will be a shop here. This is elite, enemy elite. This is elite, enemy elite with option. Potion. Meal ticket means more lifting on rest sides. That's what it means. Teardrop. Sure. I mean, we have 1 Vigilance, we have Scroll, but we have 2 Eruption sources. We have Scroll. Okay. I was actually hoping for a good draw now, because, you know, yeah. The Energy Potion could have been a skill potion now, but on the other hand, sometimes we really had draws where we couldn't play and convert. So, yeah, that's extremely bad here. Good that we have the meal ticket. After the turn, we are fine, because we can only draw well. I mean, we, you know. Yeah, currently we are facing a lot. Like 37 if I count correctly. Minus 3 is 34, minus 7 is 27. So, pretty bad. What if only we would have caged some strikes? Yeah, then we would probably be dead now. I cannot kill something, right? Even with the 1 strength. This is 28, also in the best case this is 10 base plus 14 base. I mean, which is 48. Also will make the weak potion stronger. 3 attacks means defend becomes 9 block. 9 block means we are currently facing 20 to 44. 44 minus 9 block would be 35, minus tungsten 33. 33, but 7 because of the weak potion. 26. That would be 26. We would take 26 with the weak potion. 26. We in eruption, the back one is dead. Option number 1. 26. Option number 2. 37. Minus 7. Option number 2. 27 minus weak potion 4. So we take 23. So we would take a little bit less. Hey Radu, thanks very much for your raid, man. Welcome in everybody. I hope you had a nice stream. And how did the tournament go? Did you win? The cash? From whom was that? From the Russian guy, right? What is that? First loser? What? No, what? Second. Ah, he went second. Silver name. Yeah, right. Reds on the second place, man. Okay. Very nice to hear. Okay, the 2 options are XQN got first, okay. Do you see it? I don't see it. The one option is basically roughly the same life loss, right? So what is the difference? Now with the 1 play, this slaver is still alive and very well with 34. That's bad. All 3 slavers are still alive, right? Generally not the best if all slavers are alive. The second one is that we have 1 less dexterity. Kind of whatever. Now, the downside is that we are forced into crescendo. We are an eruption, but for that guy is dead. This guy is still weak potioned. So, you know what I'm getting at, right? It seems to me that a lot of draws are just killing 1. I would just do it. Do you think it's bad? I don't even see that many bad draws, honestly. And what I'm saying is, the very worst would be... I mean, even if Vigilance out is, like, still better, right? So the very worst... I don't even know what the very worst would be. Some defense, but probably these are blocking, like, 20. And this being weakened deals 20. So I go for it now. Also squeezing out this weak potion value. Friend like 6 HP for a kill. Yeah, kind of, right? So this guy's still being weakened, so 31 at the moment. We can basically block the entire heat. I think one downside was maybe that that we don't receive the energy from the going out of vigilance, but I still think it's correct. Terrible draws, yeah, but still we block. We still block in. Yeah. So in eruption, the signature move deals 60. Duality really coming in clutch. Yeah, it's very nice. So the question is which one? Which one to target? I guess there is something if you whiff complete. No, we cannot. We can actually not even do it. Oh, because of the gear, yeah? That is correct, yeah. It's exactly 61. You're right. Lethal? Perfectly. Oh my god. Take this. And what is this crap here? No! Oh. Monka? No, no Monka, this is kill. Yeah, smoke bomb. Never die, ever. Oh, just lucky. Oh, just lucky. It's so freaking good for us. Oh, just lucky duality. Just lucky, just lucky. Just lucky kunai. Just lucky zero energy signature move. Just lucky weave, just lucky weave, just lucky scroll. But tantrum is also good. Tantrum is good because of flurry of blows. And because of Giria. Okay. 2 Euro ist besser als 1 Euro. What the hell? Okay. Monka Monka? Ja, nix Monka. We can even crescendo. So crescendo into party? Whoa! Just lucky! Boom, 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 boom! Okay. Okay. So, turnip, we can no longer become frail. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, our block comes from things, so not frail is not so bad. Oh, NRP. Oh. Card draw. Ooh. Exit. Ooh. Upgraded flurry. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Oh, teardrop block. Ooh. Heal. War strength. Boom! Your pellets! What? But no power at the moment. Wow, pellets. Oh. We always take pellets and GG, yeah, but currently we do not have any powers. I mean, I'm not opposed against it, but I'm just saying we don't have powers, and I don't want to put Battle Hymn into the deck. Take every power from here on. Yeah, but not Battle Hymn, right? I mean... But yeah, we can pick powers, sure. I mean, I definitely don't pay 80 gold for this crap. Yeah. Okay. How many just luck is too many? No, not really. Not really any amount of just lucky is too many. Mental Fortress? You don't need Mental Fortress. I do the remove. So, what would you like to remove? Strike, right? I mean, the strikes are still blocking signature move, and we just replace our strikes by just luckies. Yeah. Strike, 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 strike. And what about the just lucky? It's just good, right? Like, just lucky is really good. Buy draw. This? No. Some break-even points for the just lucky. Okay, I just take theoretically what would happen if you draw 5 just luckies. Is it bad or is it good? 5 just luckies would block 2 plus 7 multiplied 3. Is it correct? No, it's not correct. Also 5 just luckies would block 4 times 5. 20. That blocks pretty much any incoming damage. In turn 1. At the same time, we also gain 1 dexterity, which is nice scaling. And we would also gain damage. And that's the very worst case. Seems hard to have any amount of too many just luckies. And that is without the weave. That's without the weave. And yeah, no. I mean, and that is with the 0 energy cards. I don't think, no, I don't think any, I think I take all just luckies there. I mean, I guess against Neko is not so good. Huh. How much is intuition and experience, and how much is pure analysis and number crunching? 80-20, but my intuition and experience also enhances much more by the analysis and the number crunching. I don't think you can become a better player if you do not do that. No. You will become a little... Okay, you will become a better player at the beginning, but you will hit your ceiling very quick. Very quick means after a year, after 2 years, whatever. So, I think for those who play Spire non-analytical, they will just be blocked at some point. Like, top ceiling. And they can not do anything about it. Because, you know, it's like either you build like blocks on top of each other, or you just listen to your feeling, which is letting you increase to a decent level very quick. But you will end up being hard stuck there, which sucks. I mean, we are learning every game. Still, you know. Depends on how fast you play as well. Now, yeah, look, if you spam runs, you will become better in spamming runs. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That. Okay. So, good. Yeah, the Omni is a little bit not suitable for our deck. Just Lucky is there, but there's also Sanctity. And I have to tell you, Sanctity... pretty good. Someone would like to see the Sanctity. You do like the Sanctity? Yeah, we need to draw with all these thin just luckies. Because these are for free. So we want to draw and then we want to play these for free. Skill Potion. Now with the Sanctity we can probably have this. I'm currently considering discarding this, proccing this, and then replacing the Burst Potion with this. Yes or no? Probably yes. Okay, let's do it. Blessing or skill? Skill is more versatile. Or more bailout. Hoo ha he! Hoo ha he! Bam! Let's go! Give me a power alert. If there's any power, we need to pick it. Calipers. No fear. So yeah. Okay. Right. Some fear. Some fear. Ja, okay, komm. Was it even good? Okay, wait, I mean, oh my god, that's like, okay. Okay, no, actually the signature move is not even it, man. Actually the play is completely different. 3-6-7. Or maybe it's not, maybe we can signature move. I'm so confused. Oh no, the just like is don't scry. Ah, it sucks. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Bad. Okay, whatever. Beef still comes back. You sure? I don't think so. It's good enough, guys. It's good enough. Sometimes good enough is good enough. And this is good enough. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Yeah, sure. Okay. Do you remember that one guy when we picked the weave? Like that was yesterday or something, and he was like, "Huh? Why is weave in the deck? Was it a transform? What the key? What? Oh, for the relic, pyramid. What? And we don't have retain or what? No. But pyramid is weird, right? Because we have calipers. I mean, calipers is our pyramid. Yeah. What? It is not weird. Naja, again, like the calipers are having the same function. Like, it's not weird, but yeah, it's only because the other two relics do suck, right? You don't like crown nor key. Yeah, if anything, it would be key. And it would also not be that bad. I mean, we gain 6 max HP from it. So, it's not that bad. No, it's not the crown. Not the crown. We can scry away the curse, yeah, and also we want to go to the shop later. There's literally really not much which speaks against it. So, yeah, no, also full stop. And the pyramid? You would rather find more card row than pyramid? Yeah. I mean, the pyramid, it just doesn't make sense, honestly. I don't... So what does the pyramid do for us? It keeps the cards we want to play otherwise. That's what it does for us. It feels safer. With the pyramid, we win more often. In the first row, we just like 1 energy. In the first row, it never does anything, right? It's always worse. So... it also ruins the signature for sometimes. And then the second turn, it kept the cards we did not play in turn 1. So which cards do we want to keep in our hand? None, really. We don't need more energy. No? Whenever we play the scroll, we can never play our energy. Burning is late. Is there a shop late? No. But there are some removes. Have fun with the normality, I just cried away. So 4 leads, yeah? We can use Tiny Chest to get the curse early. No. It seems to me that we want to take 3 question mark exact. For obvious reasons. So 3 question marks and elites are free. So there are 4 elites or 4 elites. You see them? And which of them these paths is better? And why? Post chest shops. Oh, okay, yeah. So we want 2 fire. 2 fires. Counting the last fire. One is the key. Okay, we also want to go to the shop, right? Because the shop heals us. So I see this shop here to heal. In the worst case, it heals us and it gives us options. Also maybe a power we want to buy. Then 1 elite. Giria, 2 elite. 3 elite. 1 question mark burning elite. 1 question mark. 1. 1 question marks means we can take 2 and 3. We could force it before a shop. Yeah, but what I'm saying is we cannot force it before a shop. There are only 3 question marks. So, but I understood what you meant. So, here we go 1, 2, shop, elite, elite, 3rd question mark. That is correct, right? Yeah, okay. I guess we can even do this. It's a little bit weird. I'm also spewing probably a little bit here. So what? Yeah, spew. What? Okay, why did I do that? Okay, we are too strong, man. Was it lethal? Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm saying, like... I'm a little bit... You know... Skill is better than attack potion, I feel. Protect plus. Ah, no. No, right. Naja, I mean, protect is good for turn 1. But I guess any Deceive Reality non-upgrade is better than Protect Plus. So, yeah. Very right. But lucky to avoid the spiker when we have no solution. No solution. What? We just blocked 60, right? But yeah, okay, tralala, cool. Is he gonna move only for the time? What? Yeah, honestly, I don't know. You like this or I don't know. Bait. Also Cut Through Fate is also an attack card, both Scry, but block now becomes better than attack, so it's like a Cut Through Fate. We can Scry away Flurry is nice, we can Scry away Weaves is nice. I mean, it is a block card which upgrades, which we like, because upgrade, also which delays, you know. And delay is good setup. We use it for the setup, and once we are set up, we are bombastically strong. Gigantically strong, right? It's way better than these. Of course it's worse than Sanctities, but beggars cannot be choosers. It's about the garbage hand turn 1, right? It's also the sickest upgrade in our deck. Is that true? I think now with extra energy we don't need to upgrade Scroll. So I think it's the sickest upgrade by far. Any question mark which upgrades, any fire which upgrades. That would be the last fire. Yeah, we are weaving the jawworms. We are weaving the freaking jawworms here. Also skill for Sanctity. Also skill for Sanctity. What? Yeah, okay, whatever. Heilt this potion. I think this is better against chip damage than this is. And the Sanctity? Bait? Naja, we definitely pick one of them. The question is which one is the bait. We don't need more weaves. We don't? Sanctity is probably better. Yeah. Sanctity is probably better. It's about the hands which break. And weave hands at the beginning can break. And once we are stabilized, we are sick. Upgraded doesn't matter whatsoever. Yeah. Upgrade is like completely whatever. And the Cultist Potion? Don't need this crap. Complete garbage. We can take this. If we go into the shop, we can take it, otherwise not. I think I committed ourselves into the shop, right? Yeah, I think I committed ourselves into the shop. Talk to the hand. Okay, but seriously though, I'm considering the medikit here. Power alert. Ah, the Nirvana for this cry. You want to do talk to the and then Nirvana. It says 5 dexterity, not 5 dexterity. What? Ah, Nirvana says 5 dexterity on it. Ah, yeah, right. Yeah, but no talk, right? Just Nirvana. No, talk to the end is garbage. Cannot even artifact strip. We also are a Scry deck, as a matter of fact. This will also produce a lot of block. I mean, this would have been a weave, huh? No, yeah. But I guess it's about the hands which do break, right? So whatever. I think this is fine. Yeah, at the moment it's more about no bricks. I don't mind to play our hand, you know? I mean... And this is why I mean with calipers is like pyramid. Because it is. Yeah, great play. Korea. The second one does never upgrade. I don't think I take another one. The one I took because of the upgrade, but the second one I don't. Alpha is a power. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh! OMG, you have my sympathy. Oh. Sakor. Oh, wait. Just wait for the next turn, guys. Just wait for it. Do you anticipate having an alpha run? We already had. What do you mean? We already had. How many do we gain back? I have 2. Yeah, a little bit order, but whatever. How much is that? Is that enough? Strawberry. Flurry. Welcome to the Grand Tournament Champion. Yeah. The Flurry of Blows. And the power, but you know. We do not need another Flurry. We don't. Flurry of Bricks. The Weave. No, we have to draw 2 for that. Yeah. Celestial Plus inflicts weakness. We block so much we don't need it. We inflict death, not weakness. Interesting. Kind of fine since we don't rely on... No. Weak is good with the caliber. I think weak is just good, yeah. I mean, it comes upgraded. I think it's kind of arrogant to skip the Sash Whip here. Like, really. I think it's such a good... I mean... We even do have the energy. Is that good on card draw? Yeah, I think it's good, yeah. Fasting. Schon pretty sick. Bottle Lightning Scroll. This guy needs to die at some point. What the hell, man? Foresight. And our Scry deck. And with the Scry. And with the pellets. And with the combo. And with everything. And the program stopped for a second here. Yeah. Ah, blue candle. That is so interesting. They're an upgraded casting. What? This is pretty wild, everything. Very wild. Holy crap. What? Huh? The spiker is here, yeah, the spiker, right? Yeah. Wait, this costs 1 HP, no it doesn't. We have tungsten. Look, we can just coin him. No problem. Ooh, what the no. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I get too excited. I need to take a break, man. This is yeah way too sick, man. Hey, I cannot even. This is so insane that I don't know what's happening, honestly. Yeah, as you're completely busted. Don't forget the key. Naja, nee. These fights are going way too quick. We need to, you know, a little bit chill here. A little bit chill. So, see you after the break. This is so totally insane. I want to... I mean, we work so hard for it. Partly. I really want to, you know, each moment. Yeah, I gotta calm down. Otherwise, it's over way too quick. So, see you in 5 minutes, guys. So we built a deck. This deck was initially a signature move deck. Now it's not any longer. Every card in our deck synergizes with every card of our deck, which synergizes with every card in our deck. Except weakness, it sucks, yeah, with the weakness. Right. It's probably the weakness which is so bad. Also the relics. Yeah, also the relics. He just doesn't know it. But it's true. Okay, this cannot even draw. Next part. Okay. Also the extra energy over the pyramid. No? But time eater dodged, yeah, I mean, sure, but whatever, kind of. So how many weaves do we have? None. Yeah, none is a little bit little. With none we could actually really hold it. In the snail fight, yeah, the snail fight would have been fine for sure. So there are our weaves. This guy is out for blood. Oh. Pretty good so far. Now we get a scry. Curse Exhaust, for those who are wondering. What's even happening? Oh, did I? Whatever. Not too important. What, top 3 or was? Top 3? Einfach so. What was it? Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the strength potion, yeah, of course. The strength potion is like +5 strength. Hmm? Hmm? Aha! I see. Maybe I just play the Sanctity. Thinking about it, right? Thinking about it. But that if no Sanctity. What do you mean we knew that we draw the Sanctity? I mean we drew our entire deck. So, but Crescendo Sanctity is a little bit risky. I don't think I want it. Okay. So... Why did we block so little, by the way? What the hell? What's happening with our beautiful deck? I actually thought we are OP. What the hell? Yeah, where did our block go? Yeah, right. Where did it go? The coins were missing, right? Yeah, we need the freaking coins. Yeah. What? No talk to the hand, so all the attacks were taking damage. I see what you're saying. Sash Whip, that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Feels like we stabilized now. Yeah, I guess we stabilized. With our 15 strength, 32 dexterity. For a second you got scared. Yeah, interesting. Maybe from 20-0 we will really take every fight slow. I was actually surprised that we took damage. Hey Preston, thanks so much for the sub, man. And wow, it's payday. Thanks so much for the sub as well. Appreciate it. Okay. We didn't cleanse the vulnerable. Yeah, how did we actually end up not cleansing the vulnerable? What the hell? Yeah, like what the... Yeah, that was really weird. That we actually, I mean, how many powers did we have? We had 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we actually had 4 powers and we didn't... I missed the skill, yeah? The cleanser... Oh, was the spew. Aha, I see. Now that might explain it. Hey, Space Goose and Shopping Cart, bro. Thanks so much for your subs, guys. So, what's the first thing? Let's go. Let's go. I wasted the top 3 potion. Oh yeah, right. There was something. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did. That was a great run, and I see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye.